Hi, this is Dhruv.
And this is John.
And this is week 31 of the Devlog. So this week, since last week, John asked me a question, or I guess 2 weeks ago, John asked me a question.
He
this
did
week,
me last week. He went to Miami.
Yeah. So this week, I'm going to ask him a question.
Go ahead.
So, in a scenario where, let's say, you were offered a job that was paying $150,000 a year, and you could work on games on the side, would you take the job?
No.
And why is that?
Because when I was back at NYU a couple of years ago, well, 4 years ago, I worked at a Cafe Bene on Union, right next to Union Square. It's really good. You guys should check it out too.
Cross promo. Yeah. We're not sponsored. We won't be.
Not sponsored. I worked there, and I chose to go there on my own. It was just I wanted a community. I wanted to meet people. It was also right next to Parsons, the art school. So I wanted to meet people who actually does art, who are actually artists. And then so everything was voluntarily. I went there, I get paid, and I did stuff that I kind of like. I like the coffee smell and all that stuff. And that was during the time when we were working a never-ending night. And what I realized is after I go out and work and come back home, I'm just mentally exhausted. No matter what, even if I love doing what I'm doing, when my mind is split onto doing something else, when I come back home, I'm just dead tired. I think imagination juice is just gone. So yeah, I would definitely not do it.
So do you think that, let's say if you had weekends open, or like if you had like time of that, you don't think that would be enough time that you would be able to devote?
No, I think even right now during the Sundays or something, I just want to relax, even if I'm doing what I want to do. So I need times when I don't do anything, and if I'm working $150,000 paying job, like weekends, I just want to rest. I don't want to do anything.
So it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Yeah. What about you? I'm more curious. Like if you're asking me this, it sounds like this seems like a possible proposition.
No. I don't think so either. Because if I did want to do that, I would want to go for it. Like, if I were to do that, then I would be aiming for that right now. If I wanted to do that.
Right.
I was just curious because what I want to know is, like, do you think that this is a question that I've been wondering is, do you think it's that you are doing game dev because this isn't supposed to be any like contentious thing. I actually genuinely just want to know. So do you think you're doing game dev because you can't do anything else? Like, I won't be able to get a job or whatever. Or do you think you're doing it because that is genuinely what you want to do?
The funny thing is, I think in the beginning, I think that was the case for sure.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, dude, like what okay, first of all, guys, like law school, there is no law school major in undergrad. So when if you want to go to law school, you just get good GPA and you can take whatever major and class you want. Yeah. So I came out from undergrad. I'm like, yeah, there's nothing I learned that can actually be immediately applicable to the real world society. And then so in the beginning, I did game dev because that was the only thing I've been doing for a long time. And then maybe I should just stick to that. And now after a while, talking to other people, having games that we've released and showing compared to people, it seems like what we have is a step beyond the average. So now I'm doing it because I think we have something we can do. And dude, come on. And also, I do believe this, and I think for entrepreneur, I have to do the entrepreneur.
Yeah, do the hands. There's this new video released. You guys should watch.
What was it like? People with entrepreneur in
their bio. People who have entrepreneur in their bio.
That video is so fun. But I actually do think partnership, especially in entrepreneurial endeavor, is also extremely rare. And when you do find it, I think it's a good idea to keep it because first of all, you have to learn the other person, learn how to compromise with the person, not to hate the person, but learn how to realize that you both hate each other. So eventually,
hate each other equally.
It balances out, and it actually becomes friendship. So there's way too many things that I think is way too rare to throw away. So now it's no longer just because I can't do anything.
Just because. Okay. So I think that should be good for today. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't.
We wanted to do a shorter video today because we don't have that many clips. And I don't want to record myself because I have a missing tooth right now.
He looks fine. Yeah.
I'm a little bit self-conscious about it, so
I can kind of see it. But yeah, and also we got Dhruv back, I think only like 3-4 days, so we've quite literally only sat down to work on Eduardo for maybe 2 days or 3 days this week.
We had busy with other things.
So we do with what we have with the clips. But thank you for watching.
Yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys.
And we'll see you guys next week. And Dhruv will be there this time.
Yeah, all right.
All right, bye guys.